Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 15 of the Great Ace Attorney Adventures. Last time, we were kicked out of Pavlova's cabin, and we reunited with Hosonaga, who apparently got beat up by the captain for allowing us to investigate the ship outside of the cabin. So, we talked to him, we learned some stuff about the cause of death, it being caused by a blunt object that broke Kazuma's neck. Though based upon the intro for the case, you could probably guess what the cause of death was. But anyways, let's go. I shall return to my post. My fellow crewmen's eyes are all boring into the back of my head. Yes, that might be for the best. Thank you. Ahem. Poor Inspector. He looks exhausted. Oh, no. Well, I feel terrible that I failed to protect Asogi-san. He was my responsibility. Also, does anyone else taste blood? And Susato-san, why are there two of you? Of course, my pain is nothing compared to yours. You were his friend. The truth is, I seem to have a heavy head ever since I woke this morning. A heavy head? That's interesting. My head's still throbbing, too. Let's examine some more stuff. We examine that. Examine the bed, the pull cord, the vent. So this ventilator joins to Miss Pavlova's cabin. Yes, that's right! And just a few minutes before he died, Kazuma saw something emerging from it. The speckled band, as he described it. If only Miss Pavlova had been able to shed some light on it, but she seemed as baffled as we are. Yes, I wonder if she's telling us everything, though. I'm not sure. I know most people aboard would say the same thing about me, but there was something about that woman that didn't sit right with me. Wait, was that? Let me go back. Oh, that was a Ryunosuke line. Okay, we talked to you, we talked to everyone. Okay, I think that we are good for the most part here. Okay, chicken, that door, scroll. Okay, I think that we are pretty... Oh, right, we should investigate the shoe polish. Let's investigate, shall we? It really is such a beautiful color, this glass. It looks like whatever it was has broken clean in two. But the other half is nowhere to be seen. And then there's the brick-colored mark, which is shoe polish, according to that great detective you seem to know all about. I suppose it must be for Kazuma-sama's shoes. Maybe, but what I'd like to know is, how can the detective be so sure that it's shoe polish and not something else? Because he's a great detective, of course! That's hardly a reason, is it? Okay, we've searched everything. Okay, this is apparently new. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Boria. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. So by bringing her bed aboard, Miss Pavlova has broken the rules. She called it her friend, didn't she? Yes, although we don't know what form this friend takes as of yet. I'm almost certain that whatever it is, it's inside the traveling case in her cabin. A friend. There's more to this than it seems, I think. Okay, did we check everything out in this room? I think we did. I think we checked everything out. Let's move back. Let's see if this area has anything new. Okay, good. New stuff. 9th of January, SS Boria, first class cabin, passageway. Ah! Look, Naruto-san! Seaman Stroganoff is gone! Strong enough? That burly Russian sailor who's always crossing his arms and glaring at us and threatening to throw you into the ocean! All these Russian names are impossible to remember. Tra-la-la. Tra-la-la! Did you hear that? It sounded like someone singing. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. I did the great detective way!
This caroling, I know that lark-like voice.
Well, never mind that now. This is a good opportunity for us.
Yes, you're right, we must seize it. Let's get to Miss Pavlova's cabin while we can and investigate.
Definitely, before that stringy knot crewman comes back.
It's Stroganoff, not Stringy Knot.
Okay, let's get going. Ninth of January. Boria, first class, cabin. Number 2. Miss Pavlova isn't back yet. Susato-san. Oh, where she's gone. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry. Those are her private things.
There's not a moment to waste on Rudo-san. We must investigate as quickly as we can.
I suppose you're right. For Kazuma's sake.
Not just for Kazuma-sama.
What do you mean?
It can't be long now until we arrive at port in Hong Kong. I don't want you to be in those handcuffs when we get there.
Really?
We must solve the case, Naruto-san, by ourselves if we have to.
Yes, we will.
Oh my! Miss Pavlova's case is open.
It's completely empty inside. According to the great detective's great deduction, she was hiding her special friend in there.
Yes, a friend that she had to keep secret.
Because you're not allowed to bring animals aboard the SS Boria. I wonder what kind of animal she had in there. And more to the point, where is it now? Check her trash.
I suppose every cabin has a waste paper bin. Shall we have a
look to see what's been thrown away?
Naruto-san! It's poor etiquette to go stifling through someone's rubbish, you know.
And then meanwhile, Susato, during half of Phoenix's case, she's just glaring at him.
Nick!
Yeah, when Phoenix is going through Glen Elk's trash.
Nick!
Yeah, Maya, what do you want? I'm trying to check out Glen Elk's desk.
The ghost lady's glaring at you again!
Those eyes. She's looking at me like I'm a piece of rubbish now. Seriously, Susato, she's probably she glares at Phoenix from the afterlife. She's both disappointed she's both proud of him and disappointed in him simultaneously. Yeah, that's just the tragic part about these two side games, about the Great Ace Attorney side games, where you play these games and then you realize by the time of the main series, all of these characters are dead. Because, well, 100 years have passed. Sherlock's dead. Ryunosuke, he's dead. Susato's dead. Everyone's dead. Except maybe Kazuma. And one other character.
However, these are special circumstances, I think.
Exactly, we have no choice. We must take all of her tissues. There's hardly anything in here at all.
Oh, well, that's a little disappointing.
Plate.
I wonder what this little saucer's doing on the floor.
Yes, it doesn't look like it's been dropped. More like it was put there deliberately.
Ah, do you think there could be a leak in the roof just above here?
What, a leak?
Is this ship quite safe?
I'm sure that even if there's a little leak in the roof, it doesn't mean the whole ship is going to sink.
No, you're right. Of course you're right.
She's really trying to persuade herself, isn't she? Okay, let's go through her clothes. Let's give Hosonaga some of her dresses. Hosonaga would probably love that. Hosonaga, he's like, oh yes, these dresses from my queen. Yeah, and then Hosonaga, then the FBI travels back in time. FBI, open up! Boom! Breaks down the cabinet.
Naruto-san, are you there?
Sorry, I'm right here, yes. Why?
Oh, good. I thought you might have climbed up into the wardrobe when I wasn't looking. There's no place like home.
Believe me, I don't have some strange compulsion to jump inside every wardrobe I see, you know.
Well, anyways, I'm not sure anyone can fit inside this one. It's full of beautiful outfits. I suppose they're all stage costumes.
I was rather hoping we might find Miss Pavlova's friend hiding in there, but no such luck. I've investigated thoroughly, but I can't find anything out of place. I can't go through the duffel bag. Vent. So this ventilator connects to Kazuma's cabin next door.
Yes, although what a fool a shipbuilder must be to open a ventilator into another room.
Ah, maybe. It's so that if there's a gas leak next door, the occupant of this cabin would notice and raise the alarm.
Or the occupants of both cabins would die of gas poisoning.
That is a possibility.
Anyways, last night Kazuma
wrote that he saw. What was that? I was trying to talk. Kazuma wrote that he saw a speckled band coming out of this ventilator. Okay, anything else? Desk. There are just a few books on this desk, nothing else, but the looks of it.
Well, Miss Pavlova only ran away from the ballet last night. She's hardly occupied this cabin for any time at all.
That's true. I wonder what kind of books she likes to read.
Let's see.
Sorry.
Yes, I see. It would seem that Miss Pavlova enjoys reading. Books written in Russian.
Thanks. I think I probably already knew that.
It's rude to ask too much of people, Naruto-san. Kindly remember that.
Anything else? All the books have toppled over together. Look, every single one.
Do you think that's a guy with the zebras? He's toppled too, though.
It's exactly the same as the bookcase next door. In Kazuma's cabin.
Perhaps Miss Pavlova was practicing a difficult ballet pose and fell against the bookcase.
I don't know. Would she really be practicing ballet on the same night she ran away from her ballet company?
Alright then. It must have been you. You lost your temper and knocked them all over in a fit of rage.
Not everything bad that happens on the ship is because of me, you know.
Well, anyways, I'll set them all straight up in here too. I don't like seeing things in disarray.
Okay, anything? There's one of these next to the bed in Kazuma's cabin too.
Yes, it's a bell cord. I can't resist.
She barely hesitated there. She gave it a good tug too.
No, I didn't actually expect anyone to come.
We don't want them to. We're trying to investigate in secret. Okay. Charter. Ah, yes, they displayed this in his cabin too. Look, the SS Boreas rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden.
I suppose Miss Pavlova realized that she needed to keep the contents of her case a secret after she read this. Her special friend, I mean.
I wonder where her special friend has disappeared to now. It's probably having fun exploring the ship, I imagine.
I just hope Seaman Stroganoff doesn't find it and throw it overboard.
Oh yes, so do I. This cabin door has the same simple sort of bolted latch that ours has. If the bolt's drawn across, there's no way anyone could enter the cabin from outside.
Yes, it's not a particularly heavy-duty bolt, is it? But still, it wouldn't slide across on its own accord, would it?
No, and the door is made of metal, so there's no chance of trickery using magnets to unbolt it from the outside.
And it seals up perfectly too, to stop any seawater from coming in. So you could use the method you told me of passing a thread through the crack around the closed door either.
I seem to know a lot of tricks of opening doors. I'm starting to see why they suspect me. Okay, anything over here? We have tea.
It would seem this teapot is empty.
So the natural conclusion is that the Russians are a very thirsty people.
Or because Miss Pavlova only came into this cabin last night, she hasn't had the chance to make any tea yet. I mean, it could be either.
It's definitely that they're excessively thirsty. I'd lay 1,000 to 1 on it.
You're rather obstinate, aren't you, Naruto-san?
Okay, coat hooks, desk, things there. Okay, are we missing anything? Okay, we investigated everything, so let's leave the cabin. Let's head into the passageway, see if that triggers anything new. Okay, am I missing something? Okay. Is there anything we're missing in here? Let's examine. Maybe we need to examine some evidence. Okay. One quick sweep around. Sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. Okay, let's go into the court record. Nope, nothing for us there. Okay. Nope. Okay, this is not helping us in the slightest. Examine. Search around, search around. Okay, what was that? Is my controller acting up on me? Okay, anything else? Anything else? Nope. Okay, what am I missing? Kazuma's cabin, perhaps? I've examined everything! What the heck? Yeah, this is always a world of fun. Just trying to figure out where we're going in an Ace Attorney game. First class passageway. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, there's Holmes. He's just standing in the corner. I didn't know. I thought it was some Düsseldorf thing. He is pretty random.
Oh, it's Mr. Sholmes. Look.
Wow, you never know where he's going to turn up next, do you?
He seems to be stealing a look at something as he thinks to himself.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. I did it the great detective way. He's still singing. Do you think he hasn't noticed us?
Or he's simply in extremely high spirits.
Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when the yard bit off more than it could chew. So that's why they brought in Holmes, the greatest opium user. And his many 100 voices in his head, then he puts this case to bed. And though it all went, there was doubt. It's lucky Sherlock was about. Excuse me? I solved it all and stood tall. I did it the great detective way. Mr. Sholmes! Sorry, I thought it was actually Sherlock. Mr. Sholmes! Yeah! What is it? You wanna fight? I'll kick you! I'll kick you right in the balls! I'll kick you right in the ball sack! This is beautiful. I am loving every minute of this. Just Holmes dances to his own music. Honestly, interrupting a fellow when he's singing, and I was just about to reach the climactic finish. Sorry, I thought you were never going to stop, so I figured now is as good a time as any. I nearly dropped to the floor with one of my famous right hooks. I dropped you with one of my right hooks. I will here. Take that. Alright, I get the picture. Now can you put those fists away?
Mr. Holmes, you seem to be examining something before we interrupted you.
Ah, yes, that. I was immersed in the study of the ship's log, as penned by the stockily built crew member who's usually on guard here.
Oh yes, the ship's log.
And did you find out anything useful from it? Well, after 2 a.m. this morning, the majority of the entries are blank. Which means that there was nothing to report. Nothing of note to happen. So, and darn it, I got the hiccups. You truly are a student of the land of the rising sun. You've been utterly blinded by it. Sorry? Your logic, my boy, is inverted.
What do you mean, Mr. Holmes?
Observe the other pages, and all shall become clear. It would seem the same crewman, stands entry in this first-class passageway, and he has an almost religious practice of recording nothing to report every half hour. Oh, he writes like that every 30 minutes.
Nothing to report.
Precisely. Put simply, the seaman writes nothing to report when there's just that. And yet, the ship's log from last night is largely blank. He didn't even write nothing to report.
Do you mean?
Yes, there were circumstances aloof last night, which led to the seaman being absent from his post.
What kind of circumstances? What happened?
That reminds me, that remains a mystery for now, but we can't be sure something significant took place. So significant that caused the seaman to forget his regular habit of scribbling nothing to report in the log. These are important details. I would stake my life on it. You must log the ship's log into your mental file. The ship's log has been entered into the court record. Now that deduction was worthy of a great detective. Ah, you're starting to understand what my way is. I see. What makes Holmes brilliant? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ooh, ow. What is it? Are you hurt? The voices are telling me to end you now. Oh, don't worry yourself. I seem to be afflicted with a throbbing head this morning for some reason. Nothing more. Well, my friends, until our next encounter. He's still saying this to himself. I can hear it as he wanders off down the passageway. Is something wrong, Susato-san? You seem lost in your thoughts.
It's just, well, I feel the same.
Sorry?
Ever since I woke up this morning, I've had something of a headache. A sort of continuous throbbing.
Oh, you too? Okay, now let's move off to Pavlova's cabin. Let's see if that has anything new. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, yes.
Ah, what's that?
Oh no, Kazuma's revived himself and he's attacking the ship. Shut down the engines immediately. Vessels secure sighted a mile more. Full stop. Out to starboard. All hands brace for impact. What the?
I think we're about to crash into another ship.
What?
I can't stand.
Susato-san, hold on to me. What? Whoa. And then Holmes, I jacked the ship. Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all? And then Sherlock, he's just trying to crash the ship into the other. That or Hosanaga, he's trying to crash into the ship carrying Jeanette Jaziel Brett. Susato-san, are you alright? Are you injured at all?
I think I'm fine. Thank you, Naruto-san.
It looks like we avoided a collision.
I think.
Yes, the ship has come to a stop.
Oh my goodness! What about you, Naruto-san? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, in that case, I'll flip you over.
And then Susato just flips Naruto over.
Oh, what was that for? I had to hurt you. I'm sorry.
Hello, is anyone in there? Shout if you'll need assistance. I don't know who's speaking. Oh, that sounds like... Or is it Hosanaga?
Inspector Osanaga!
Sorry, Hosanaga.
Is that you in there, Naruto-san?
Unbolt the door, quickly! What? The bolt?
Look at that!
The door's bolted. Did you do that, Susawa-san?
No, I didn't touch it!
Well, that's strange. I think now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back to the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.